Inspector General of Police has filed a criminal lawsuit against activist and publisher Omoyele Sowore. The police accuse Sowore and Sahara Reporters of forging an internal police wireless message. The alleged forged document said to carry the signature of the principal staff officer to the IGP was reportedly circulated to stir discontent within the force. The three-count charge filed at the Federal High Court in Abuja includes forgery, defamation, and incitement to mutiny. The police allege the conspiracy happened around July 30, 2025.
This persecution is historical, and today we are only witnessing that history. But I can guarantee you that these guys will be defeated and disgraced. It's just a matter of time. I've made myself available to answer to all their charges, but I also made myself available to throw my life on the line to ensure that my convictions are not tampered with.
The Police Act clearly forbids any police officer, serving or retired, from using the instrumentalities of the office of the police force to fight for personal vendetta and as a means of settling personal score. The instant charge today is an example of such an abuse of prosecutorial.
I'm now joined by the human rights activist and politician Omoyele Sowore to clear the air on these allegations against his person. Thank you very much for being here tonight. You've had a long day. You were in court today. You don't seem to have a lot of faith or believe that this will amount to anything, yet you appear in court. Why?
Well, as a law-abiding citizen of Nigeria, I make myself available whenever I'm instructed to do so by our courts, by even our institutions like the police, even though I have no faith in them. But this is to just let people know that even though we may not have faith in the leadership, we have the belief that these institutions over time will be answerable to the people. So that's why I was in court today.
You've had a long, fractured relationship with the police in Nigeria. This time, they're alleging forgery of police internal memo, defamation, among others. Are you guilty as charged, or?
Well, so one of the things that was very bizarre today was that in the charges, they allege no defamation in the three-count charge amended as was presented in court. But in the body of evidence, I think they forgot one of the witnesses who was a police officer who was a PSO to the IGP, one Bukola Kuti, who allegedly was accused of being a mistress to the IGP and was unduly promoted, provided handwritten statement that did not allege forgery, but alleged that I accused her of being IG's girlfriend. But when you go back to the allegations or the three-count charge, there's nothing like that. But I think they were just so much in a hurry, they had to just put something together. So it is the nature of the incompetence at the highest level of the police force.
You said something during the interview you granted after the court hearing. You said there are more important things that should be taking the attention of the police, but this seems to be a priority. So, and some would argue that your presence in court also gives it feel, even though you say that it is to be a law-abiding citizens. How did these allegations take such stance with the police in the first place, and how soon do you expect this to go off?
I don't expect it to go off anytime soon because I know that the Nigerian state has an issue with people who are honest to right and who are interested in good governance, who are interested in fighting against the violation of human rights and the stripping of the dignity of the Nigerian people. So in some ways, I know that even if these charges were to fizzle out, just like the one they filed in February of 2025, it's fizzling out. The one that led to the seizure of my passport. they will bring up new charges again because it is a sustained battle between evil and good.
The court has ordered banks to furnish the IGP with account details linked to you. Are you going to challenge that?
It doesn't matter. It's a repetition of the same thing that was done against me in 2019. If you would recall in the media, in 2019, President Buhari then accused me of treason, money laundering, and cybercrime. And they also, in that situation, they didn't even go public. They went to magistrates to request through the NFIU on my account statements, and then lied that I've been to Dubai. I was being funded in that revolutionary movement with $100 million. But when the account statements were provided to them, they were so disappointed that they had to drop the money laundering charges. So this is just all general harassment. They just feel like if you are buffeted left, right, and center, if you feel overwhelmed, maybe you would feel that there's need for you to just slow down a little bit and stop fighting. Because don't forget, I also made mention of the fact that when I was arrested a few weeks ago, the IG's representative, that was the officer that was assigned to interrogate me and prosecute, Akim Fakorede, he was DCP then, but I heard he was quietly promoted to Commissioner of Police. Requested that just to make peace, I should go and meet with the IG. And when I said no, I'm not interested, they really got offended. I'm not new to this style of persecution. This is just how they operate when you have a long-standing fight against injustice. Those whose job it is to sustain injustice and oppression will always come after you. Even when this is over, they will come after you again. When they went to court this time around, it was forgery. They went back to court to obtain an order to check my accounts with the intention of going to court to freeze those accounts and also to probably file new charges that I was involved in terrorism financing. It's 2019 all over again.
I guess we'll see the outcome of the case. Thank you so much for sparing the time despite your long day.
Thanks for having me.